Well, I thought I was done talking about World Cup qualifiers. We're back again. More news, more views. Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now I know I keep getting messages, guys, requests, answers, questions. Are we playing again? Are we playing again? What's the latest? I'll be honest, I'd love for the game to be replayed again, but I'm not going to come on here and beg it when there's a very minimal chance that it'll get played again. But we will keep up to date with the situation, and if there's any news regarding what's happening, I will let you know. I'd give it only a 5% chance that this game gets replayed, but I've got some interesting news to bring you in terms of the latest on the situation. So this FA president Amara, who's supposedly going out the door, resigning, that might be one of the positives, if not the only positive, of not making the World Cup. Now he's spoken again a little bit about what's happened, and some interesting things. That what I like about what he said is that it's not rumours, this is conclusive, concrete, confirmed, okay? And you're going to find this interesting. So, we spoke a few days ago about the Cameroon goal. Now, I want people from Cameroon to understand, I've got nothing against Cameroon people, nation, footballers. I love some of the Cameroon footballers. I loved Bassagog a few years ago. I love Abubakar up top, alright? Respect to Cameroon, but the problem is I think this has gone further than football. So, the first Cameroon goal that was scored by Choupo-Moting, there was a push by a Cameroon player onto Mandi, which pushed him into Mbolhi, which ultimately was the reason why Mbolhi failed to deal with that set piece. You can see it 100%. You can watch that goal back. I don't know if I put the video here, because obviously if I put videos in here, then copyright can take it down. That's why I don't like to put videos. But if you watch that back, you'll see the push, okay? We've all seen the push. Now, we all asked the question, if we can see it, why didn't A, the ref see it, and B, the VAR see it? Well, we now have the answer to that question. And that's because we've heard from the FA president. Now, Gassama didn't see it, but that's what VAR is there for. And this is what's now been officially confirmed in terms of why that goal was not disallowed. I can tell you now. So, there was a technical fault regarding the VAR, and it took 3 minutes until after play had carried on. So 3 minutes after play had resumed, that the VAR replay of certain angles showed that there was indeed a foul. VAR concluded that there was a foul on Mandi and that the goal should have been disallowed. The German VAR officials alerted Gassama that the goal should be disallowed, but because play had continued for 3 minutes, it was very difficult to disallow a goal at that stage. Hence why the goal stood, and hence why further into the game, other VAR incidents such as the Slimani goal were able to be looked at on the monitor. So faulty VAR didn't show the replay until 3 minutes after play had continued, but it's confirmed that VAR said that the goal should have been disallowed. It was just delayed, a 3-minute delay. So obviously after Algeria kicked off, 3 minutes had passed, then VAR saw it, and then they decided it should have been disallowed. They tell Gassama in his ear, but it's very difficult to then stop play after 3 minutes after the goal and then disallow it. So we now conclusively know that VAR, this isn't rumour, this is fact. VAR, after viewing it, disallowed it, and it wasn't disallowed. Now forget Gassama and bribes and corruption and Eto'o. We're now talking about a key technical fault. A technical fault confirmed by multiple parties. And this is the road our case should be going down. Because if we have concrete evidence of a technical VAR fault. Now then, whose responsibility is that? Is it our technology? Because if it's our technology that's led to that fault, then it's our fault, you know? So, anyway, Amara has been challenged to keep his job if he gets the game replayed. So I still think he's out the door anyway. But I think it's interesting. Now, again, I also told you a few days ago that we lodged an official complaint to FIFA to ask for a rematch. People saying that the FIFA president has come out and said he'd not received an appeal or anything, or an email. Well, both are true, because we did appeal and the FIFA president is unaware of it. That's because our appeal went to a body within FIFA that looks at these things. You don't just give it to the president. So it's completely normal that the president is unaware, and you see Wenger speak about it in his other committee. So they have got the complaint, it's just not Infantino who's got it. So we wait and see to see how this situation develops. But interesting nonetheless. So we've been robbed, and no one can say otherwise. We were robbed, and we now know we were robbed. So we wait and see what happens next. It's very hard to get a replay. Any form of replay would have to be played in June. There's only 2 international windows before the World Cup. There's a June international break and there's a September international break. So anything would have to come in those slots. So there is time, and it's Ramadan. But we wait and see. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you next time.